Why hello everybody and welcome back to another video. So I did not expect yesterday's video to randomly blow up in the algorithm. So welcome to everybody who is brand new to my channel. Hopefully that you find the giveaways on each video is interesting, and don't forget, Saturdays are doomsday, meaning every stream that I do, I have a box that I have that is filled with a bunch of things inside of it, and I actually give away every single little item inside of this box. Now, we have a little running joke where I'll never run out of huges to actually give away, so hopefully you guys are able to make it during those update days at 8:45 Pacific Standard Time, and this is at least 15 minutes before the update drops in the game. So I know the time zones are going to be a little constrained, so hopefully you guys are able to make it. So for yesterday's giveaway, I asked everyone a question. If they believe that the fishing area actually had an exploit, and what do you think about the picture that I showed there? And the person who I chose was Vendant. Honestly, I think those huges are from people exploiting the fishing area, because from like a normal fish, the chance of getting a huge is pretty hard. So I doubt that they are legitimately earned huges. Username, doot that, because I can't read. So congratulations to that person there, and we're gonna go ahead and give away a huge pet. Now, yesterday I was so lucky, considering that I was able to get a huge from the forever pack again. Now, I'll be quite honest, I was really lucky. So I bought two forever pack things. So I went through the first one, which was like 50 Robux, and then the second one, which was 100 Robux. The 100 Robux one actually had this huge sun agony, and it was crazy. Then I got this huge elephant from the active huge hatch. So for this video's giveaway, make sure you watch through and leave your comment down below when I ask the question, and I will go ahead and pick the next winner for the next giveaway. So let's go ahead and get started. So this Saturday, we're going to be getting a brand new world. Now, I took some time, and I don't know why I didn't connect the dots a lot more sooner, but obviously we're going to be getting the new hacker world, which should be taking up this space right here. But have you ever noticed how there's more little sections right here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5? We have 5 areas that still need to be filled up throughout the months. Now, I say months because obviously every week we get a new continuation of a update, which is really awesome considering that we have weekly updates now. But I say months because this will take months to fill up and eventually be completed, and then potentially get a brand new section here. Now, what in the world are we going to be expecting when it comes to items? Obviously, if you go to Big Games' Twitter, there are 4 items that we can see currently which are ethically given. So we have a brand new hacker enchant, a new hacker key, a hacker hoverboard, and a hacker little cannon thing that'll launch you from switching to locations in that specific world. Now, I'm gonna call them hacker items because we don't have like dedicated names other than the fact that they are hacker items. And obviously I have my Matrix shirt because now it's not beach time. We are over the beach days. This section, Obby World, is officially gone essentially this Saturday. Now, what I speculated, and it could be a correct speculation, right now it is up in the air currently as a theory. Now, for the clan battle, there were people wondering, what is it going to contain? A lot of people thought it was going to be related to Obby World, and that you needed to collect a bunch of seashells in order to make those summer gift bags, and you would be competing that way. But we're not obviously focused on that location anymore since we're getting a new section. Now, this Saturday is probably going to update to a new area connected to the clan battle, meaning that we might potentially need to make hacker gifts in order to get points and stuff. Now, I know this is a bit of a reach, but considering the fact that we've been getting a lot of creating gift bags and collecting certain items for clan battles, I wouldn't see why this would not be accurate. So I just want to know your guys' opinion on this and what you believe that this little area for clan battle stuff might relate to. Do you think it might be related to creating gift bags, Or could it be related to actually collecting certain items to make gift bags? You can leave your comment down below, and that is our keyword for the giveaway, so make sure you guys leave your answer there with your Roblox username, and let's continue to talk about what else we can expect for this little update. Now, due to the fact that we are getting a brand new update this Saturday, there is going to be a lot of different items that might go up in value and might go down in value. Now, the one thing that did go up in value very aggressively was Super Magnet. Super Magnet was one of those books that I encouraged everybody on planet Earth to buy. This was around when it was worth around 88 million or 80 million gems at the time, and this was probably maybe 2-3 weeks ago. I'm not 100% sure, but I remember telling everybody to make sure you invest in this. This little book went all the way up to 800 million gems, and that actually is insane to me. Now, this only has a risk. Now, the risk could be, what if this book comes back? What if it comes back in the Forever Pack? How do you obtain this book? Now, I can't tell the future, right? So I can't guarantee that somehow this little thing comes back into the Forever Pack. So if you do buy this, just take it with a grain of salt and take your loss if it does. So make sure you do pick this up if it does happen to go down. Now, I was able to find somebody here who is selling it for 400. Oh wait, I thought this was it. Wait, which one did I click on? Hold on. Oh, I thought it was that. Oopsie. Okay, this is the wrong book. Okay, we're gonna find the correct book. Dude, they're like literally the same thing almost to me. I thought it was the same book. Okay, give me a second, guys. All right, here we are. We're at the right one. So, obviously you might see people who are still trying to basically inflate this book. So, I'm going to say, if you see a bunch of people selling this over the wrap price, it's probably because they do want to sell it a little bit over from what it was before. So, like I said, this was at 800 million gems. We're going to be talking about prediction-wise because there's a lot of predictions for like updates and like unnecessary books. So we're going to be talking about some books. This includes Corruption, Nightmare Orb, and the Chest Breaker. Now, these always come up for some reason during almost every update, which basically tell you to buy these, buy a lot of them, buy and invest in hundreds of millions worth in these books, because it could quite possibly be useful and then they end up not being useful at all. Though, I would say if you were to ever invest in these books, wait until they're worth nothing, basically. So, Corruption is fantastic, regardless if you invest in it or not. And I only say this because of the fact that if you have one, you do not need to rely on clicking on anything for this to activate. Now, I have my pets normally break things when necessary, like the police update. This book was really beneficial, because it would activate regardless if I was hatching or if I was somewhere else. Now, the Nightmare Orb book only works if you are near the breakables, aka we'll use the boss for the police update again. So this book, I guess, was only beneficial if you were literally on top of the chest or under it. So this book would blast things and it would work that way. Now, I would never find myself to use this book unless I'm actually in something and I'm AFK grinding for loot and I'm not hatching, which doesn't really make sense for me because I AFK and hatch. That's my playthrough. People might have different setups when it comes to this, though I do see people talk about investing in these types of books for updates. So can invest in it. I just don't personally use it and I don't find any use for it on my end, so I never really care about it. Chest Breaker is a different story though. This is also another book I would honestly compare to like the Corruption book. It's just a different color. Now, I use this regardless if there's an update or not. Now, there are free ways to get this book. Obviously, you can get it through the achievements. If you break 5,000 big chests, you get one for free. And if you're already past that and you can't get another one, then obviously the trade hub, it's only 30 million gems. I know not everybody can afford 30 million gems, but grinding for those gems are not too crazy. So hopefully you guys are able to buy a few of them. You never know when this book might go up in value again. I think the last time it went up in value, it was like 150 million, which is a really big payout compared to 30 million right now. So hopefully this does go down a little bit more in value. That way I can buy more of them and hopefully wait for a time for hopefully somebody to say like, buy millions of these. So hopefully that does happen. Try saying boss lucky book really quick and see if you guys mess up on it. The boss chess mimic and chess mimic. Now I'm gonna disinclude chess mimic because that's really expensive. This is like Titanic book. This is the book that I kind of gave a nickname to, Titanic book. We're gonna disinclude that, so we're not including it into this list of things. Now, the boss lucky book is really nice because of the things that you do get out of it. Same thing goes with the boss chess mimic. I like having all of these books just because I like the extra additional loot that I get out of it. So I'm really happy when I have these books equipped. So just you guys can invest in this, though it's kind of so hard to say. Just buy these books because you want it, not because you want to invest in it. It's so hard to say if like boss chess mimic will become super useful one day, and it might become a quest thing, and obviously it will go up in value. So mastery is also a potential thing, so don't know what this might fill up at some point. So these are basically things that I'm just pretty much saying, like every update, just pay attention to and buy. I am going to be paying attention to a few items. So for the next 2 days, because obviously Saturday I don't count, I'm going to be buying more exotic treasure flags because I don't know if we're going to be needing those at some point, aka certain loot drops. So I'm going to be buying a bunch of these. 2, I'm going to be buying some more treasure hunter potions because as much as I love using these, they are kind of hard to get in the trade hub. So you might want to potentially grab a couple of these before they just never exist anymore in the game. And this goes for every update. Cocktails as well, I'm going to be paying attention to those. I do get some in drops, so I'm really happy about that, so I don't have to go too crazy on these. And that's basically it. Ultimates, it's so hard to say at this point because sometimes they might be really useful. I don't invest in eggs, we open eggs. So hopefully you guys leave your comment down below what you think the new clan battle could potentially be. Because again, this Saturday we're getting a brand new clan battle because it's not going to be related to seashells anymore. It's going to be related to the brand new world. So until then, hopefully you guys again are able to make it to Doomsday at 8:45 Pacific Standard Time. This is when the new update drops, and I will be giving away everything inside of the box that I showed earlier in today's video. And I will see you guys all later. Bye everyone!